Hey everybody, Marlene from Gen X Gardening here, and today we are planting some store-bought potatoes that decided to grow. We cut them up, separated the eyes, and let them scab for a couple of days, and now we're going to plant them out here. These are store-bought, they're not organic or anything like that, just regular old taters from the store. We got them in separate containers because these are ones that my son brought over when I wasn't planning to plant potatoes this year. And then I had a bag that started growing, so guess who's planting potatoes again this year, guys? So here we go. We're just going to plant a few potatoes here, get them in the ground. Usually I do this on Good Friday for a great crop, but I guess we're going to get a late crop of potatoes this year because it's nowhere near Good Friday. Because we are in the middle of June. So we'll see what happens. Alright, you go in there. Put all my sons here in the front row. Those will be his taters to harvest. When you put them in there, you just want to put the little plants part up top. Plant them about twice as deep as they are big. Let's see here, we gotta get 4 more in this row. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Tight squeezing for his rotators, but that's alright. These last two may not even grow. They're kind of small ones, but I was trying to give him a little more than what he had. There's a couple of little eyes trying to grow, so I gave him. Alright, there's his row in. Alright, now we'll start on ours. We got a whole lot more to go through. But yeah, you don't have to have organic potatoes from the store in order for them to grow. I buy whatever potatoes are on sale. When they grow, I put them out in my garden to grow again. Make new taters for me. It's that simple. Yeah, they're weed. No sense throwing them potatoes away when they start growing. Just plant them back in the dirt, let them grow you a new batch of potatoes. My sons did not do very well at getting the weeds out of here. It's like they pretty much just dug it up and left the weeds. That's okay though. We'll get them out of here. Could be a critter hole too, or a bug hole, who knows. One never knows out in the garden what you will find. Heck, I've even found 5-leaf clovers in my garden. How many people can say that? I bet a lot of you probably found 4-leaf clovers, but 5-leaf? I found about 10 of them in my garden last year. I haven't seen any yet this year, but I did find a 4-leaf clover this year, so means I should have good luck in the garden, right? I found it in the garden. That's my motto. Back a little. Car wash across the street, man. Neighbor's got his sprinkler going. Drive on down the street, get a free car wash. There you go. I've seen it. There you go. More. It's just the garbage men, Daisy Beans. It's okay. We're safe, baby. They're not going to come up in the garden and get us, I'm pretty sure. I'd almost bet money on it. Some of these roots and stuff I got no problem leaving in here, but some of these suckers are weeds that will come back with a vengeance. Sorry about that, I had to knock some dirt off my scoop. It's starting to clog up a bit. We're fine, Days. We're fine, baby. You guys a little bit here. Oops. There we go. very promising, dude, but you know, we'll give you a chance just like everybody else. You got a little bit of growth there. We'll see what happens with you. Everybody gets a fair chance in my garden. Trying to do this as quick as possible so I can just run the whole video straight on through. Be like one of my first long videos. As you may notice, I don't do any editing really. I put the real deal up there. I don't know how to edit. I'm too old to bother learning how to edit. I'm just sharing with you guys what I know about gardening. I'm no master gardener. I never claimed to be, but I've been gardening for years. Probably about, oh gosh, well, off and on, at least 30 years of gardening, if not more. So, I've learned a few things along the way. I'm not going to be like all them other gardening shows that the next greatest fad is the thing to do. I go with what's tried and true, what's worked for me for years, and I stick with it. And you know what? Growing potatoes like this has worked for me for years. So, this is how I get my taters every year. Sometimes, like if I don't have a bunch of them that grow in my pantry, then yes, I'll buy seed potatoes to plant. But 9 times out of 10, it's grocery store potatoes that I'm planting out here in my garden. Because why go and buy seed taters when I got my own growing in the pantry? We're almost to the end, guys. We're getting there. Oh, hold on. We had a problem.